Remember, they were blown out by the 49ers back in Super Bowl 29, but remember, that was a much different team than this one.
And think about this team. If they can accomplish what they're setting out to do in this ball game, win a Super Bowl, they would enter their new building as the Super Bowl champions. This team has been around a while. It's moved a little bit, but here they are with a chance to take a Lombardi trophy into their new facility. And think about them in the old days in the AFL and how great they were. They'd like to reclaim that glory as the champions of all of football.
Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they are back again in the big game. It's their 4th appearance, but all coming since the year 2000, Charles.
They've been in it 3 times total, right? Lost 2 prior, right? Lost once in Detroit to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Remember, Mike Holmgren was the head coach of that team. And then they lost that heartbreaker to the New England Patriots when Russell Wilson was picked off. But the win, oh, it was magnificent. That was back in the New York, New Jersey metropolitan area, Super Bowl 48. And remember, they just rolled over the Denver Broncos and Peyton Manning in that one. They'd like to have that kind of performance again in this one.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. Rivers to throw it. And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That time they pick up a 24 yards on the keeper. 1st down.
Pretty nice play here. They go read option, read the defensive end, and when he collapsed down inside, how about the quarterback pulling it, keeping it, and not only getting to the 2nd level, but picking up some really nice yardage.
Very, very well read. This is Carson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. Know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
On 2nd down, it's Carson, and he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. He wants it all for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
In this situation, it's really tough to figure out how to defend because they have plenty of room to still take deep shots at the end zone as they just did there. Yet at the same time, you've got to be ready for the short throw. In this case, when you see the cue that they're going for the end zone, retreat and make sure you have a way to play forward, back towards the receiver, and have a chance to bat the ball away as they did there.
3 points, probably not going to win this Super Bowl, but at least you get something on the opening drive.
And it's certainly not going to lose it. So the bottom line is, come away with the points now, come back and get greedy later, and try and put it in the end zone.
Green 9.
The Charger drive about to get going. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 49-yard line.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. There's a part in there. White, 85. Hey, go orange. Orange. You don't want to. Check 24, check 24. Run 80.
They just got that play off. Now Rivers. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way, so he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it, just move on to the next play.
12. Hey. Behind.
Throwing Rivers. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 32-yard line.
That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 32.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, 32 yards. And the Chargers have taken the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Yo, string him up.
Here's Wilson. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd
Get this
down.
out of the way. I'm up 7-3, 1st quarter.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
Woo, good play.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Nigga got fucking Kyler Murray a 98 overall in this shit,
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up.
That's crazy.
So they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
See, I can't even say if it's fluke or not because that nigga won Rookie of the Year, MVP, Quarterback of the Year. I'm like, shit. Hell yeah. I said blank.
The Charger drive about to get going. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground.
I said I ain't never see a nigga build on Kyler like that.
Interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Set 180. Set 180.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Give them 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a 1st down.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks
Shit, I
havoc
get a ball in
because
here.
they end up
If I get
taking
a
their
ball against
attention to
him,
the blitzers, freed
I
up
don't
the
give a
D-lineman
fuck.
to make the play.
Ready. 190. Check. Block 54. Block 54. Let's get Red Delta. You got tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
On 2nd down now, it's Gordon. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
It's run, baby. It's run.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
Yeah, you can actually.
Your trip is here, baby. Your trip is here.
If they want a 1st, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard strike. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now a run on 1st down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Joey Bosa, that is now 2 sacks for him here in this 1st half.
3rd and 14.
He's on the bed somewhere.
Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
57. Mike, 57. Let's put him on the buses. 4 down.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How you like my defense so far,
what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up 1st downs. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the second time.
Cover 3-4.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line.
Okay. Like you said, put the safety on the out. Wait, I'm on the safety. Oh, on that play like that? I think he thought I was going to be in cover 2 because that's why he did it. The way he threw it. Because I was in cover 2 the play before.
Last time they had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Oh, yeah, I got Corey Grant back. Should I put Corey Grant in at that play or Marquez Valdez on that run receiver play?
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. 2 minutes even on the clock in the first half of Super Bowl 54. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
9 good yards here on the run, and now 3rd down.
390! 380! Check.
Oh, bro. I should have just called the difference for that cover 3 sky.
What that is? Their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Ty Long now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Yeah.
Desmond King making the tackle.
Yeah, but against Carson, bro, I don't think he can like really.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6.
Check nickel. Go.
Now Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 22 yards there, 1st down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Wilson. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. And here's Wilson throwing again. And that one almost intercepted. Call it a 50-50 ball. It falls incomplete, and now 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind.
I want to do cover 3, but those crossing routes get open, bro.
But you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Oh, no, bro.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Open man is Gordon, complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Letting one go deep for the end zone. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
You gotta watch out for this little stupid ass draw shit. I mean, option shit.
Now
he got me off my fucking
again. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as he'll try to get 3 before half. He hit his first, this one from 38. And Myers able to knock it through. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now.
He do.
So we've reached halftime here in the 2020 Super Bowl. Super Bowl
Nigga always
54.
get ball at half against me, even though I always kick
kick. Over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
I always
the
pick
never
kick
tedious
all the
halftime
time.
show behind us, and now it's back to football
That's
as
my
we get
first
going
kick,
again in Super Bowl 54.
Let's go. Let's do it.
I gotta keep this box shit up, bro. The only thing about this, now he can run the fucking ball out of this formation.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. A gain of 22.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Wilson now operating from the gun.
He got it.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Desmond King picks it. first possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door. And
what happened? He threw it too late, or
instead of running out onto the field? A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And he is met quickly in the backfield.
that 4-4 is good against stretch. I noticed it.
After the loss to start out, here's second.
He is now.
Rivers. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Chase Delta! Run 80!
It don't matter if I ID the mic.
On 2nd and 9, Rivers finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Now Gordon on first down. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about.
As long as this nigga Melvin Gordon don't fumble, I can deal with him.
The middle linebackers are reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Check.
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. He's got the first down and more inside the 40.
I need that jump, cuz.
Down at the 35-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A.
Don't get through there.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I just don't need Bobby Watson to hit Eckler.
Running on first down, Eckler. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Touchdown, L.A. Austin Eckler, 35 yards. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Appreciate it.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me.
I tried to set up my adjustments, but I couldn't.
You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Throwing is Wilson. Got Gordon open, completes it. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Come on, they gonna get a man 5 yards.
Charger territory. Credit the tackle there to Uchenna Nwosu.
Even though positive yardage was gained on that play, I think the defense has to be happy. Obviously, they were prepared for some trick plays coming into the game, and they looked very aware that those could happen on any given down.
Wilson's throw caught by Metcalf, and he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 27-yard line.
If I could just keep him in like close situations where it's nothing like I'm okay with that.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Metcalf once again the target. That'll bring up second down.
This defense was definitely
what I gotta do.
The possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Check, Mike 57, Mike 57. Watch his left, watch his left. Watch his left.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it.
Partner, we always talk about possession.
Let's go!
In these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
180, 180.
This motherfucking goes.
White, 89.
They'll run on first down. Gordon. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. Fourth quarter is ours.
The nigga gonna have to burn time out.
You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do
the
that.
305 niggas, what's up?
There. This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Nah, only Corey Grant. He play running back. I'm about to do the
Chargers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9.
Hey, Rocket.
Here's Grant. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive.
Yeah,
it'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now. Here's Ty Long now as he's on to punt for L.A. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge.
I don't care what a nigga say. Why had his ass blocked all game?
At the 16-yard line.
All right.
What?
coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive,
Other side what?
that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
The clock showing 2 minutes.
I didn't even pay attention.
It's been a memorable Super Bowl 54.
How spreaded he was. If it was a receiver.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks.
Really running savvy and toughness. There's a premium for all of that now.
On 1st down, Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Melvin Ingram in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. To try again after the sack. Wilson flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
On 3rd down, Wilson. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Call a pass interference.
Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th, now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
Now Wilson on 1st down. It's caught, blocking. He got 29 yards that time. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
From the gun, Wilson. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Who can I put right there that can actually jump,
right now, this is when force makes force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Now Wilson. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
All right, I gotta get a 1st down.
No doubt about it.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
1 1st down in the game.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
I'm going to run this shit every play.
The Charger drive about to get going. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
That's the best thing. Inches? And inches?
An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. On second down, Eckler. And he'll be brought
Let's
down to 37.
Let's go!
2 yards, good enough for a first.
And that's the way to do it.
Let's go, nigga!
Vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on
Get
first
that.
and 10.
Yes, sir. Let me get that. Let a nigga get that. I had this fuck nigga boxed all game, man.
Down to a knee here. The
I had a nigga boxed all game. That's how you go out with Phillip Rivers, man. Fucking Super Bowl.
Pleasure to share a booth with you.
Against the hardest nigga I ever fucked, man. Well, you harder than this nigga. But against niggas that's known as in this motherfucker, man.
Any of the media buffet, you made it to the end. You didn't consume a single calorie.
I appreciate that. What you missed is me going to the concession stand outside.
That nigga said he couldn't figure it out until late. Solid defense. Good game, bro. Good game.
The good stuff. I had to do it.
Oh, man, but you're svelte, in good shape, but you cheated a little bit. We'll let it slide.
I appreciate that. Always a pleasure to work
This
with
nigga
you.
can't figure me out, cuz. This nigga, I'm telling you, I always beat this nigga, man. The nigga know the defense gonna be solid, bro. My offense, whatever. You know I'm gonna run the ball, whatever. That defense gonna be there.
And they end this year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy.
Going, baby.
What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. Thanks
He
for
said it was
watching,
the
everybody. We will
Cowboys.
see
You're
you
a
next
fraud.
season right here on EA Sports.
Let's go! Hold on, man. Let me take a picture of this, because niggas ain't gonna believe it. Against who? What's up? Took a nigga all up and through there. Yeah, fuck a nigga. Fuck a heavy hitter. Fuck a heavy hitter. And I had this shit broadcasting.